Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new Disney Plus original film, Clouds. And just to give you a little context on how this film's going to make you feel. The recommended film that pops up afterwards is A Fault in Our Stars, and my reaction was, how dare you, Disney? How dare you? So, kind of tone you're expecting from this particular film. And this is directed by Justin Baldoni and about a young man who's dealing with cancer and who finds music in ways to deal with that and come to grips with what's going to be happening to him. Looking at that synopsis, thinking like this is going to be a lot of that, there's a lot more of just human teenage drama in this film than there is the actual music. And honestly, it takes a little while for the music part to really kick in, because a lot of this film is about standard things of like having a best friend who, like the main young man played by Finn Argus, Zach, he has a best friend played by Sabrina Carpenter, but he has a crush on Madison Iseman's character, and you go on the roller coaster ride of his relationship with this girl that he has a crush on, and then this really endearing relationship who he has with his best friend, so Zach, and then his best friend Sammy, and maybe the unrequited feelings she has for him, and there's a lot more like teenage drama, and then you deal with some of the aspects of like how his parents are dealing with the fact that he has cancer, and his siblings. Like Neve Campbell is at the point where she's playing moms, and which was a little weird. And she plays his mom, and then Tom Everett Scott plays his dad. Wasn't too familiar with him before this, but this film could easily be obnoxiously over-the-top cheesy, and like it could have easily went there. It does, a little bit. But I feel like this film, for the most part, balances a more wholesome, heartfelt, endearing kind of sadness and love in it than just like straight, oh my god, like eye-rolling, like RDJ eye-rolling. But I think that it works for the most part. And there's a lot of chemistry between the characters in this film. I loved Finn Argus and Sabrina Carpenter together. They're really believable as best friends, and they have some more emotional scenes together, obviously. And the music that they play, it's nice, and I enjoyed it. And Madison Iseman has been popping up in a lot of things lately. She was just in Nocturne that I reviewed last week, and obviously she's from Jumanji, and she has some great chemistry. There's definitely some of those more powerful moments between her and Finn Argus's character. And Finn Argus does a fine job of carrying this film in the central role. And you have these moments, emotional moments between all these different characters and how they're dealing with the grief of the fact that this young man's going to die of cancer. And trying out all these different kinds of things. And there's some really powerful emotional moments, and the tone that's set in this is it's really endearing. And I appreciated this film quite a bit. It's not like I absolutely love this film, I'm going to watch this over and over again kind of thing, but for what it was, I think it was a nice film, and it deals with friendships and family and grief in a pretty honest way. But you know, if you're ready for a fields trip, head on over to Disney Plus, because it's right there. But those are my thoughts on Clouds. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland Reviewer.